हेलो एवरीवन, आज मैं आपके लिए एक नया वीडियो लेकर आई हूँ जिसका टॉपिक है न्यू प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट। तो शुरू करने से पहले अगर आपने मेरा चैनल अभी तक सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज़ सबसे पहले चैनल को ज़रूर सब्सक्राइब करिए और बेल आइकन दबाना मत भूलिएगा। मैं जैसे ही कोई नया वीडियो अपलोड करूँगी आपको उसका नोटिफिकेशन सबसे पहले मिल जाएगा। अगर आपको वीडियो मेरा अच्छा लगे तो प्लीज़ इसे लाइक एंड कमेंट ज़रूर करें। तो चलिए अब हम शुरू करते हैं वीडियो के साथ। टॉपिक्स जो मैंने इस वीडियो में कवर्ड किए हैं वो हैं व्हाट इज़ न्यू प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट, टाइप्स ऑफ न्यू प्रोडक्ट्स, कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ न्यू प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट, necessity for new product development, factors contributing to the new product development process, and why new product development fails. So let's start with the video. New product development. A new product is a product that is new to the company, introducing it even though it may have been made in same way from others. A new product is one which is really innovative, which is significantly different from existing and imitative products that are new to the company. According to Stanton, WJ, if buyer perceives that a given item is significantly different in some characteristic, then it is a new product development. Types of new product development. New to the world. This category is for those products that have just been invented. No one knows how they work, so knowledge about what they do and how they are used must be imparted to potential customers. And once they start getting buyer, they give birth to new markets, and thus companies producing them get to enjoy the first moreover advantage. New to the firm. Sometimes companies wish to produce products that are new to them but old to the customers. The markets already exist and the companies through the products just need to enter into them. Now, how would companies categorize these products? They would mark them as new to the firm. Addition to existing product line. Under these, both new to the world and new to the firm products can be added. It is very common for big companies often embarked on creating products to add to the existing product lines. The main reason for this development is profit. Improved and revised. Companies wishing offer best to customers often restudy their products so that every bit of them gives the best service. Such products are categorized as revised and improved. It is usually seen by the companies specializing in electronics and makeup products. Repositioning. Many existing products often end up being valuable for other usage. When companies realizes it, they reintroduce them to the customers by emphasizing this other usage. Reduction in cost. It can cost a lot to money to make a new product. After careful study, sometimes companies find out the same product can be made at lower cost and thus its price can also be reduced. Concept of new product development. Product development is the next step in product planning. It is the process of finding out the possibilities of producing a product. It includes the decision as to whether it would be feasible or not to produce the product and whether it would be profitable or not for the company to do so. New product development describes all the phases and tasks in launching a new product or services in the market from the emergence of the idea to the commercialization. New product development process is also known as new product introduction process, innovation process, or production creation process. Necessity of new product development. New product development is a major component of the firm's product policy. It is not enough if existing product lines are appraised properly. Products are positioned effectively and brand decisions are taken widely for higher levels of growth. A firm has to look beyond its existing products. First, meeting changes in consumer demand. In an age of scientific and technological advancement, change change in an ubiquitous phenomena, change in food habits, change in various habits like change in comforts and convenience of life, change in social customs and habits, change in expectations and requirement. Any business, any business Any business has to be vigilant about these changes taking place in its environment. People always seek better things. People always seek better things, products and services, more convenience in products, more fashion, more value. Second one, making new profit. New products become necessary from the profit angle too. Products that are already established often have the limitation in enhancing the profit level of the firm. Profits from ongoing products decline as they reach the maturity stage of the life cycle, and how the profits vanish as they guide into the stage of decline. It thus becomes essential for business firms to bring in new products to replace old, declining, and losing products. Third, combating environmental threats. A business firm faces many threats from the environment. It needs new products to combat these threats. Threats emanate from different aspects of the environment, such as changes in the economic, social, and political conditions, and technology and supply related condition. In addition, there is the ever past competition acting as another source of threat. New product development becomes necessary for combating environmental threats. New products offer new avenues of growth and thus secure the viability and sustainability of the firm. Fourth, new products are the source of competitive advantage. Fifth, to gain fifth is to gain the long-term financial return on investment, and sixth, it enhances the corporate image. Whereas there are other necessities also, which include new product are the source of competitive advantage. They provide long-term financial return on investment. They leverage marketing brand equity. They enhance corporate image. They affect human resource. They provide opportunities for reinforcing or changing strategic decision. Now, next is factors contributing to new product development. So, there are majorly four factors which contribute to the new product development, which are as follows. Several factors contribute to new product development. While most are related to external environmental variables, the most important internal factors in new product development is the surplus capacity that a firm may have at any given time. First, changes customer preferences. The driving force in new product development is changing customer lifestyles. leading towards a change in the customer's preferences and expectations. The changing role of women, growth in the nuclear and stand-alone families, increase in education and income levels, and a meaningful increase in the electronic media also contributes toward changing customer expectations and preferences. Second, technological changes. Another factor is the technological change in the industry and the market. For example, if Mrs. Indira Gandhi government had not decided to expand the television network to cover 70% of the Indian population, launched its own satellite InSat IB and started color telecast in 1982. It is extremely doubtful if many of today's products would have seen the light of the day in the Indian market. Third, government policy. Government policy can also encourage or foster new product development processes. For example, a government policy encouraging competition and entrepreneurship can motivate firms to launch new products. Fourth, product life cycle. In order to maintain growth in sales and profits, firms decide to drop or modify or develop new products when the existing products reach maturity or decline stages in the product life cycles. New product development process. The new product development has following 8 steps. First is idea generation. It requires gathering ideas to be evaluated. For many companies, idea generation is an ongoing process with contributions from inside and outside the organization. The idea generation from internal source may be research and development and employees. The idea generation from external sources may be customers, suppliers, distributors, and competitors. Second stage is idea screening. It involves selecting one idea which is feasible and workable to develop. It involves filters the idea to pick up the good ideas and drop the poor ones. In this, companies faces two errors and they must try to avoid these two errors. First is drop errors and second is go errors. Drop errors. When a company dismisses otherwise a good idea. Go errors occurs when a company permit a poor idea to move into development and commercialization. Three failures of ideas in absolute product, partial product, and relative product are absolute product when sales are not able to cover variable cost. Partial product when sales are able to cover some variable cost and some amount of fixed cost but incur marginal loss. Relative product in this the companies can earn profit but not as much as expected. The third step is concept development and testing. Here product idea is converted into new product concept. Now let us understand what is product idea, what is product concept. A product idea means possible product that a company offer to the markets. A product concept is a detailed version of the idea stated in a meaningful consumer term. When developing a product concept, the following should be considered. Who will use the product? What benefit the product would provide? When this product should get consumed? The fourth step is concept testing. Concept testing means presenting the product concept to target consumers physically or symbolically and get their reactions. Fifth step is market strategy and development. A proposed market strategy will be written laying out the marketing strategy of the product. After test, the new product manager developing strategy for introducing a new product in the market. It has three parts. First part, it is target market size, structure behavior, the plan, product positioning and sales market share. Second part is the price distribution strategy and third part is sales and profit goals. Now, the next step which involves in NPD is business analysis. In this stage, whether from financial or marketing, the project is beneficial or not. Estimates like selling price based on competition and customer feedback. Estimate the sales volume based on size of markets. Estimates the profitability or break even point. If above are matched with company objective, then NPD concept moves to development stage. The next stage is product development. At this stage, the prototype is finally produced. The prototype with clear run through all desired tests and can be presented to the target audience to see if change need to be made or not. Market testing. New product is ready with the brand name, logo and packaging and go into with a preliminary market test. Market test involves placing a product from sale in one or more selected area and observe its actual performance under the proposed market plan. Last step is commercialization or launching the product. After successful market testing, new product comes to commercialization stage. During this stage, production of new product on a commercial basis is rapidly built up and implementing a total marketing plan. For formally launching a new product, the following must be considered: when to launch, how to launch, from whom the product is to be launched. Next, features failures of new product development. Weakness in distribution. The distribution of the product is one of the major marketing problem. It is this marketing function which enables the product to reach the proper markets at proper time and at a proper price. Distribution management is considered to be one of the important ones where management decisions require preciseness and vision. Inadequate sales force. Selling is done by personal or impersonal method. Personal method include advertisement and similar promotional activities. Personal methods, on the other hand, are more intimate and more efficient promotional activities should be backed by adequate sales force to introduce the product properly in the market. If salesmen are not trained or do not possess salesman qualities, the product will not succeed. Third, insufficient marketing effort. It is wrong to assume that a manufacturer just ends its efforts with the most moment a product is ready for sale. Advertising and proper promotional activities also form a part of his job to make the product known to the customer. Fourth, competition. Severe competition leads product to struggle hard in the market. There are various methods to overcome severe competition, including price cuts, markdown prices, and various kinds of discounts, etc. Consumer products are most affected by severe competition. However, it should be noted that it is not the low prices alone that will help a product to compete and succeed in the market. Basically, offering high quality products, excelling the existing ones is the basic determination in deciding the success of a product in the market. Fifth, poor timing. The fundamental principle to be followed in product planning is to find out the exact time at which the product is to be introduced in the market. Usually, when and how are the two questions are manufactured is often finding difficult to answer. A close analysis of the market condition and consumer behavior and attitude is essential to find an answer to the two problems. Sixth, higher cost. A higher final cost than anticipated at the time of product planning is another reason for the product failure. It might be partly due to wrong pricing policy adopted by the firm. The cost estimates also often go through when the products are finally introduced in the market. Product defect. This arises out of technical flaws in the process of production. This is a fundamental reason for product failure. Low quality of product, poor design, or packing may lead to product failure. This can be done with the proper product testing. Inadequate market analysis. Biased information or improper analysis of the market will yield only wrong data. Acting on such data leads to product failure. All these problems could be solved by the timely action of management. The new products which fail are not in literal marketing sense products at all. They are merely interesting but worthless artifacts of the product process. Thanks for watching my video till the end. Please like my channel. Please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for further notifications. If you have any queries related to any topic or if you want me to make a new video on any of the topic, please comment me in the comment section so that I can provide you with more effective notes. Thank you so much.